In this video, I'd like to review some concepts that we are already discussed in the exercise you see in Google Sheets. This is for the 7th grades or any student that doesn't speak well Spanish. I'm going to try to explain in an easy way how to use the application or what we already discussed using this Google Sheet application. Remember that Google Sheet and everything about Google Suite application or platform is web-based applications. Everything, if you have an account at Gmail or account on Google, you already can use any application that Google offers. In this case, this type of account is from an organization, let's say a school, and the school had already have the ability to use Google Classroom. There's so many applications in Google. The basic application is using Google Classroom, Google Documents, Google Sheets, Google Slides, Calendar, Chat, Sites, Meet, Contact, and so on. I'm going to make a basic exercise using Google Sheets so you can review everything that already has been discussed. If we are going to using the waffle menu, there's an option waffle menu, and you can click on the sheet icon. If you want to make a new document, you can use this plus button, and then if you want to already have or want to use a basic file with some information on some starter file, you can use these ones: a grade book, annual, financial, attendance, and so on. Any files that you already created in your account is going to be in this list of previews with the ownership, the date, and the file name. The last one that you already created will be the first list. So if I go to the plus options, going to be a blank file. And if you want to go back, you just have to use the icon. I recommend that you define a file name. Let's say cookies superstar cookie superstar store. And I like to make a list of cookies, and then I want to use functions that we can apply to combine numbers. And let's say I want to sum some quantity or subtract or multiply or make a divisions of any two numbers. But in the first thing that I like to talk about is the space that the sheet has in these applications. You have like 1 million of space. There's will be the C and the 1,000, I guess, or 1 million. I don't know. I don't remember. If I go to the end, yeah, I have the 1,000 lines, and if I go to the end of the letters, I got the C. So there's this is space, but you can have more rows and more space, but you don't need too much unless you are doing a big project about accounting or financial. In this exercise, I'm going to make some basic things like create a title or add some data. And you can see if I want to select the whole sheet, I can click on this area and everything will be highlighted. So the sheet is composed using the A column or letter columns, and then use number rows. If you select a number, you will be selecting all the rows. If you are selecting a letter, you will be selecting all the columns. Let's say I want to make a title, so I can create a text or insert text. Cookies for Yummy. Okay, and then this is my title, and I can have a subtitle with I don't know, semester financials. Okay, and I'm selecting and clicking one cell. You can click whatever cells you want, and a cell is a combination of a letter or a column and a row. I'm selecting the C9. Let me see if I can go. Oops. Let me cancel that. Okay. Want to zoom in. Okay, zoom. Oops, too much. Okay, then I can remember, I can select a row, and the row will be the name box B5 and is selected, and then I can type any text in any cell. If I select, I can type and go back, or hit tab key or enter key to enter that data. But I can select it and press delete to delete everything on that cell. I can drag and select range of cells, and I can make it a space based on the selections. If I go to this option that is called merge cell, I can create one space based on the selection that I already made. So you can create or separate a range of cell to become one space only, and I can delete that or go back, like the undo Ctrl+C shortcut. I can make a repeat. I can create a make repeat. If I type my name and press enter, I can select back that cells and repeat with these options. I can make a repetition or repeat. Then I can do it the same if I select those range and then drag, so I can continue making using the fill handler, because this command is fill options. Okay, I'm going to select it and delete it, and then if I type any other text next to this one, let's say good cookies, and I press enter, these options, if I select the border of the column, I can make the whole space in that area based on the text that I already typed in this cell. So I can drag to my left, and the data that I place in the V column will be override the space, but it's not deleting nothing. It's just taking the space, because the A column I'm shrinking it. So I'm going to if you double click it, you will be auto complete or auto adjust the space of that column. So you can type anything and nobody going to be over the other cell, and you just click the cell and type, and you just have to adjust the space of that column. You can do dragging options using the drag options, drag and drop, or double click in the border of the any letters. So I'm going to make a title using some data, but first I'm going to type any kind of data about cookies, chocolate cookies, chocolate, coconuts, vanilla, chocolate chip, coffee cookie, what else? Let's say apple cookie, and let's say that in here, in this, I got a store 1, store 2, store 3, and I can use the select options or drag and select a range and then move using the move tool of the application. You can click on the cell and move that data using the mouse. If the mouse changes to a hand, you can move that data to any place in the paper or in the sheet. So I'm going to drag this list and then move one space down, so I can arrange the information about these cookies. Let's say I got $334 in cookies, $245 in cookies, $366 in cookies, $237 in cookies, $199 in cookies, and so on. Okay, and I can repeat that. Oops. Let's say, let's make a more 200, 189, 243, 278, 286, 186, I'm sorry, 301, 299, let's say 201, 202, 309, and 100. And let's say I want to calculate the total of cookies with the function. I'm going to type total here and then use a function that sum every cookie that I have, every chocolate cookie that we got on the whole 3 store. Let's say store 1. And then I want to calculate using the sum function. You can see using the more options icon, you can go and click, so you can have more commands on the applications, and then you can use the function list and you can use the sum, average, count, max, min, and any functions that the application can handle in this application. So there's too many functions that you can calculate any data that you may have in your work. So it's a lot. Also, I can type total here, so I can summarize or calculate the sum of the store 1, the store 2, and the store 3, and so on. And let's do that first. I'm going to click here, use the sum function, and then the application show me the equal sign, sum, parentheses, space, and parentheses. And in that way, I can select and drag to select the range of cell that I want to include in my function. So I already have 1515. So I can press enter and have that amount of the result of the sum function. I can repeat that because I already told you that if I type something here and press enter, I can repeat this text using this command or these options. I can repeat it. So I can do that to the bottom, I can do that down, and I can do that left too. If I repeat this options, I can repeat my name in the whole area that I drag this function. So now I can delete that. So you can see this way of multiplying or repeating the use of the sum function that I already use it here. So if I drag here, I can use the same reference that I got in the function that I'm using here, but they will be calculating this column and column C and column D with his own number. So if I drag it, I can automatically calculate the total of store 2 or the total of store 3. And I can do the same using manually equal sign, sum, and then parentheses, drag, and parentheses, enter. And I already I can do the autofill suggestions that Google is recommended me. I can click or press Control Enter to autofill. Control Enter. Now I can place some style to my paper or to my sheets. I want to center in this area in row 1. I want to center it, so I can go to the Merge Center option, but first I have to select the range of cell and then select it first and then merge. Then with the merge, I can do the center alignment, and I can apply some text or some fonts or some font size, and I can apply text color, and I can apply background color, and I can do that the same with the second row. I select the range of cell from A2 through to E2, and then make a merge cell, then align to the center. Remember that you have to click here to have more options. Then align to the center, and then change the type of text, color, and background color. Type of text, color, and background color. So I can do like this, make it bold, and change the text to any type of text that I may like. Okay, the same thing in here. I'm not going to merge the cell, but align center the text and change the background color and the text color. The background color and the text color, and make it align to the center. I can do the bold, so it's like more bigger the text, and I can put borders in those selected range of cell. I can going to select and click here to create border, to place a border in that selection, bottom border, and then change the color if I want and make it solid. Okay, now I'm going to select the range of cell from B4 to D9, and I'm going to change the format. I'm going to press the dollar sign, or I can do the number more format, and I can use this list of type of format. So I can select any format, and you can see you can type a date and make a date format too in your data. Let's say the date of birth of your in your name. So I'm going to select it, and then can go to number format and then place accounting or any currency, any format, but I'm going to use the currency or the dollar sign. And you can see the documents complete the format using these options. Then I can select this whole range of cell, and I can place the back color and white color to this type of text, and then I make it bold too, so I can have my data about my cookies or my store of cookie that I sell. Also, I can change the sheet's name. I can do the right click options and then rename, or double click it. I can double click it and say the first semester. Okay, and I can change the color. If I go right click, I can change the color of the sheet. So I may use red. To end this tutorial, I'm going to include a chart. So I'm going to select a range of cells to insert a chart using the insert option, chart. So I'm going to select this range of cell, and then go to the insert options and then select chart, and the application will be selecting the recommended chart based on the data that I already include in my sheet. So I can press here. I can change to different chart that the application have available, but these are the default settings that the application recommend and apply to the data. So I'm going to press X and drag this. Let's see. Going to drag. Supposed to drag, select, and drag. This is like a picture of the data. I'm going to, let's say, zoom out, and then make it, put it down, or put it in this size. So there you have it. There's a basic exercise that I have cookies and I have a store of cookies, and I apply several commands using this application, inserting data, merge and center the titles, make it bold, apply style, and apply format to these numbers, and then using the sum function that I select from here, and using the sum function to create or calculate the columns. That's it for now. Thank you for watching.